Hey, we're live. Holy crap, we're on time and we are live. Woohoo!
Ooh, Tom F with a $3.99 super
Right
sticker
off the bat.
already.
Thank you,
Thank
Tom.
you so much.
We put it all to shipping because we plan on shipping out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. That's what we're hoping for. So we'll talk, we'll wait till we get a few more online here before we go into the
Oop, I had to hit the like button.
before we go into detail on the I've got a video ready to go for the channels to, if they're going to promote it. I've got a video that they can link to that's ready to go. We were just waiting on some word from St. Jude's if we could use their footage or not. And frankly,
they finally reached back out to me today, but we didn't get anything settled yet. So hopefully we'll get our final answers tomorrow. We do apologize for the delay.
yeah,
Eli with a $4.99 super sticker.
Thank you, Eli. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Eli. Thank you. Sorry for interrupting you, bud.
No, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna launch that video probably sometime tomorrow. That way we can have it posted, and it's gonna have all the information. People can just freeze it on the screen. So yeah, I wonder who that came from.
I got it, Jim. He's asking me. Here it is. I picked it up this morning. I got it, buddy. And we'll talk about that stuff in a couple minutes.
Yeah, we'll wait till some more folks get on. Maybe after the market watch, we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yep.
Let's see who we see here. I've seen a bunch of you guys already talking. Got Chris in Virginia, Eli, FG. Let's see. Jim Thompson, as always, good to see you, sir. Tom F, who already did a super sticker. Thank you very much. Let's see. Relic is in the house. He's hiding back there.
Ducking and weaving.
Yep. Who else? Richard Posey.
Richard Posey.
Good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Who else is in here? Becky. Good to see you, girl. Tom, again, thank you for that super sticker.
Another three. Nope. I was scrolled back. Sorry. You did it again.
Kevin Hawthorne. Good evening. How you doing? Snake. What's good? What's good? Sobriety and Silver. Welcome. Bill Arrington. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Ed Easy, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I think that's about it. I think we're Mr. Happy Stacker in the house.
Yep. Sobriety and Silver's in.
Yep.
There's already got 21 folks in here. We just started. Well, thank y'all for coming to hang out.
I think they were
Stacker.
They were here early. Yeah. They were chatting up a storm here before we even went live. I saw that. I see you guys.
Hello.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. You guys are awesome. So what's new? You're like me. You haven't bought any bullion this week, have you?
No, it's the second time since starting stacking that I had a week I didn't buy bullion. So yeah, the only thing that I've bought is some sterling this week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not much to really talk about. So tomorrow my subject is not going to be much on what I bought because I don't have anything to show really. So I got to come up with an idea for a video tomorrow.
Mustard and Biscuits, welcome. JP in the house.
Biscuits! What's up, JP?
Hey, Mustard. I actually had a mustard and sausage biscuit today. So
oh yeah,
I actually thought about him. I said I'm gonna honor my guy out there.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Biscuits. Being Becky said that they went to a coin show on Saturday. That's always a blast.
Yep. Even if you don't buy anything, it's great to just look. Dedrick, what's up?
I think I did secure because I'm working Saturdays now, but I'm pretty sure I have the next coin show Saturday secured. I can't stay too long because I'm gonna have to go to work afterward.
Yeah,
which is like a 3.5 hour drive from the coin show, but but I should be able to go. And they're expecting they said there's over 100 tables at this next show, so that's going to be a sweet one.
Richard, good score on the pieces of 8, man. Picked up 3.
What?
That's awesome.
Wow, dude. I never find them.
I pick them up when I find them. If they're at a good price, I'll pick them up. I love them. I love them.
So would I, but I just, no shop I ever go to ever has them. I never see them, and it sucks.
They don't last long.
Yeah.
They do not last long. Eli says he posts sales each Monday on his Facebook page, Silver Asylum. Eli, if you got a link, man, go ahead and post it, buddy.
Yeah, help yourself.
Feel free.
Actually, I don't know if it'll let him post it.
Oh, it's an outside link, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, does it? No. Can't do it.
MSJ, where's that show? It will be at the Raleigh Fairgrounds in the newly remodeled building. I forgot which the name of the building is, but I'll have that posted at some point or another. We always talk about it as it gets closer, and it's at the end of November, so it's you still got about a month and a half, plenty of time to get it sorted out. But I did look yesterday, and apparently they have already secured 100 tables, so it's going to be a sizable show.
Yeah, everybody wants to be in that new building.
Yep.
No, it's not the Martin building, I don't think.
No. Hold on, I'll look it up right now while we're doing things. And the website I use is CoinZip, CoinZip. And you just type in your state and whatnot, and it'll tell you anybody that's registered. So let's see, North Carolina. Sometimes it's a little behind on things, but I know this one's in there. It's called the Carolina Coin and Stamp Show, November 22nd. And it's the Kerr Scott building.
Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on the Red Sox Yankees game. It's a tight one, tied 3-3. Yankees and Red Sox. Go Sox. Go Red Sox. Let's get this.
Oops.
Sox win tonight, man. They put the Yankees out of the playoffs. That'd be sweet. That would,
dude. I tell you, this building looks massive.
It's good size. Yeah, Becky, I'm with you. She says, "Go Sox."
Yeah. Let's see. This is over 100 tables of coins, currency, stamps, jewelry, collecting supplies, and much more.
Pokemon.
So come and find your piece for your collection. They had a card. The last coin show we went to, there was also some trading card show going on in one of the other buildings. That was pretty cool.
Becky, of course, I remember. Yes, Carl Yastrzemski, man, he was one of the all-time greats.
You're welcome, Mustard. You're welcome. Becky and anybody else that won last week. I was just telling Stack Attack, I got to apologize to y'all. I got them all in their envelopes, got them in the car, and I put some stuff on top of it, and I didn't find them again until this morning. So I apologize, but your stuff went out this morning. And Becky, I did put the poker chip in there with it, but your stuff is on the way, y'all. So it's going to be a little bit late because it just went out this morning.
Looks like Neil's in the house. Good to see you, fellow Neil.
What's up, Neil? There it is. Buy silver, platinum, and crystallized osmium. What about gold? What about gold? That high price gold.
So you guys out there in the chat, I'm gonna hold him better. I'm sorry. I just I'm still in sticker shock with silver, definitely with gold. Yeah. I'm just kind of laying in the weeds right now, kind of watching where it goes, and all it does is keep going up. Which, back in the day, we would have loved. How many years did we just languish with nothing, no price action whatsoever, but down? And, we'd hit the dips, we'd stock up, they'd go up a little bit, and then all of a sudden, man, when it went over 30, that was like a resistance point that it needed, and it hasn't looked back since. You know what?
It landed a hard floor at 30 and kept pushing. And pretty much within a week of it touching 40, it built a hard floor at 40 and kept pushing. And I mean, we nearly hit 49 today. Mm-hmm. It was insane.
Sobriety. Yes, we are that's actually one of the topics tonight. We're going to talk about, is it going to keep on going or could it drop again? That's one of the topics for tonight as well. So we're going to hit that after the market report.
Neil said, I heard there's a platinum giveaway. That was at our 1-year celebration. We gave away gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. None tonight. She gone. She long gone. It runned away. I got 10 ounce at 47, but the buys are getting fewer and further between. It's understandable with these prices. A lot of folks are having to slow down. But there are some folks that are just getting into it. I got an order today on Pure Metals, and I just got a message back from him. I sent him his tracking number and all, and it's the first ounce of silver he's ever bought. He bought the Pac-Man Ghost I had listed up there, and I had it listed at spot. And he's like, I decided I must, start buying gold and silver. This is my first ounce ever. So they're even at these levels. There's some folks that are getting started.
Congratulations! But, you broke his silver. You broke his silver cherry.
Silver cherry, yeah. But and it all boils down to how long you plan on holding it. If he's buying now and he's not planning on selling for 20 years, it's going to be worth more than he paid for it.
That's how you got to look. We all got it. See, here's the thing. When I got into it, the old school guys were like, "You're paying too much." I paid $6, and I'm like, I definitely didn't pay $6. So
Yeah.
it's all, you have to put it all in perspective, guys. It's down the road. I don't care what the economy's doing, one way or the other. Your silver and gold is going to be worth more than what you paid for it if you hold it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got to look at it like that. What's up, West? What's happening?
Chris
My
in
boy.
Virginia says there's a first time for every obsession. That's exactly. Let's see. Broken Down got some fractional gold and silver today and fill in the small spaces. I see, a lot of folks swear away from fractional.
Not
You
this time.
can find fractional,
Not anymore.
especially now with things are hiked so high. Most of the premiums are gone. It's a really good time to buy fracs if that's what you're after, because I mean it's going to be so close to the same as you're paying per ounce as the whole stuff. Snatch it up. Heck yeah. I can't afford $4,000, $4,500 for an ounce
premiums
of
are out
gold.
the door. You guys know I didn't advocate for fractional. I don't advocate for fractional silver. Still don't. But the way things are going, who knows, man? I might change my tune on fractional silver.
Teeny tiny silver.
Little tiny silver, but no, probably not. But gold, yeah, there's no shame in that game in fractionals. Not now. And guys, but batten down the hatches because 4,000 is coming. It's a coming. So hang in there. It's going to get crazy.
Neil said a stock went up 1,300% in 12 months. He said there are some good buys in every asset class. Absolutely.
Yeah, my 401k is killing it right now.
Oh, that's good.
It's done well. All those losses I had during COVID more than made up. I've completely caught up and blown past it. So,
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
it's so amazing that just what was that, Amy? 30 to 60 days we're buying silver for under $30. It's on a freaking rocket ship, dude. Strong rocket, but we'll get to that subject here after the market watch. Preacher, let's see, West Texas. Preacher Bill's in Midland doing 100-ounce silver bars at spot. A lot of folks are doing the large bars under spot.
Yep, they have to.
Yep, they can't get rid of them.
No. And I've been preaching for years that big bars aren't the way to go, and this is one of the reasons why. You're gonna make your money on them. You're gonna make your money on them if you find the buyer. You got to find somebody that wants it. Which is one of the reasons I never went. I bought a 100-ounce bar back in the day, and I regretted it almost instantly. Once I did more research on it, it was a total impulse buy. So going forward, my max was kilos, but my main stacker was tens. They were 10 ounces.
I didn't even know you had any kilo pieces.
I don't anymore. I got rid of them.
Oh,
got rid of them. Sobriety and silver can't pull the trigger on fractional platinum. You know what? We missed out on that boat. I'm sorry to say. When it was back in the 700s and 800s an ounce for plat, we missed the boat.
And you know what? Around the time platinum hit like 850, folks were like, is it finally going to break out? Is it finally going to start climbing again? And everybody was like, nope.
And it didn't. It didn't. It stayed and it just stayed just stable for forever.
And now it's up 60%.
Yep, that was the time to pull the trigger. Was back in the 750s and 800s.
I have very little platinum. I've got less than a quarter ounce of platinum. I mean, I got very, very little. I think I've got 2 1 grammers and 2 1/10. So
I've got an ounce somewhere.
Maybe about a quarter ounce.
I have an ounce somewhere, and I got to find the damn thing.
You lost. You know what? I'm coming over. It's a treasure hunt. I'll bring the metal detector, and it'll go off every square inch of your house.
Brady says at one time wasn't platinum higher than gold. Most certainly was,
yes,
and it wasn't all that
way higher than gold.
And it wasn't all that long ago. Maybe what, 3-4 years ago, 3 or 4? Wasn't that long ago. It was not that long ago. So yeah, you could look at it as metals are too high to buy right now, but then you got to look at it as like if you're holding it, shouldn't matter. It's just going to hurt a little bit more coming out of your pocket right now than it used to. So it is what it is. Let's see. I think we're caught up on the chat.
Dun, 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 dun. See, I was telling everyone about platinum 3 years ago. Yeah, ever since I've seen you in here, you're always talking about platinum. And one of the things that started pushing platinum down is the basically electric cars getting more and more popular because the automotive market got really big into platinum. Actually, platinum and rhodium are in catalytic converters, but the more electric cars that got pushed, the needs for it all started reducing, and that's what slowed down platinum. It's what slowed down rhodium and slowed down. I do believe there's also palladium in there.
Well, the funny thing is,
But yeah,
platinum is if I remember my numbers, 30 times less,
rarer than gold.
30 times rarer than gold.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't matter if there's no practical use for it.
He says, how high was it? Quite a bit higher than I was now. Let's see what was the.
I don't remember.
Platinum reached approximately $2,300 an ounce at its peak, and that was around 2008.
And gold was nowhere near there. It is what it is. Like I said, I think we missed the boat on platinum and palladium. And I was so tempted back in the 750s and 800s, man. I was so tempted to pull the trigger.
The peak of gold in 2008 was $1,000, but it averaged $870.
Way behind.
And platinum was well over 2,000. So yeah, it was nearly 3 times.
Crazy how that price dropped. It's insane.
I got 5 Britannia in the mail today from SD. Ordered September 18th, $42.61 each. Compared to right now, that's a steal of a deal. Shoot, and that was 2 weeks ago.
I never dreamed of the day I'd be paying $42 for a Brit.
Milky Brits.
Never dreamed of the day. God, we used to pick them up so cheap, man.
You know what? I don't care what the price is. I'm still going to try and buy something every week. This week, again, I didn't buy no silver. I bought some sterling and stuff, some scrap sterling and stuff like that because I got it at a really good price. But I didn't buy any bullion this week. But in my 3 years of stacking, I've only had 1 week where I didn't buy anything, and that was about 2 weeks ago. And it's because I couldn't. I never made it to any shops. I was working so much. Humble Stacker, what up? He says scored a 5-ounce bar for $90 and a 1 gram gold for $23. Dude, who did you rob at gunpoint? That's fantastic, dude. Congrats.
Under spot. Constitutional silver is selling under melt here in Tulsa. Not here. Definitely not here.
Let's see, I'm still smiling over $20 gold eagle for $200. Yeah, Jim, you found it to those prices. Scores.
Jim was stacking when there was friggin' covered wagons crossing the west. Cracking.
What's up, Mo Silver? How are you doing tonight?
Cracking on you, buddy. Much love to you, man.
Let's see, roll of ASEs over $1,000. Yeah, it's incredible.
Remember they dropped down like 700 and change. It wasn't all that long ago. 700 something.
I didn't. What are you talking about?
For a tube of ASEs.
Last time I had even checked, it was like 720 something last time I looked. But I mean, it's been a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. Well, kind of segs right into Market Watch. What do you think?
Sounds good.
We're all talking about these prices and metals and all this other stuff. We got a couple of discussions we're going to add in today. And if anybody's here that attended my my live on, what was it? Was it Friday? Last Friday? It was last Friday. Off the record. I try to be very upfront in the beginning that it's not a stacking video. I had a few people there going, "Are we going to talk about metals or what?" I'm like, no, we're not. This is a completely different channel, not channel, but it's a completely different live from what we do, because you figure I've got the weekly videos. We've got the weekly Stackers Corner. I think we're covered for metals.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Between the two of us anyway. So yeah, off the record is just it's a bitch session, basically. We just
No, really grinds my gears.
it's a gear grinding, this unbelievable look at our country today. So apologies if anybody thought that was going to be for stacking videos. They're just not. But check it out. It's going to be every other Thursday. Not not tomorrow. It'll be next Thursday. The next one will be Thursday. Look, everything's open. I mean, it's fair game. We talk about everything. It's lit. So hopefully you guys
Richard said he started buying, I guess, gold at $5.50 an ounce. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, go back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, off the record, just what it says. We off the record. Yeah, mustard and biscuits, some people didn't understand. And I get it. I'm a stacking channel, so if you go see one of my videos, they're expecting the stacking videos. So even though I had it in the description, first sentence, but nobody reads descriptions. Clearly. All right, well, let's go ahead and launch into Market Watch for today. It is the 1st of October. Boy, it's downhill from here. When Halloween hits, say goodbye. 2025 is history. Once Halloween hits, it's over because it's going to be like that. Holidays are going to hit one right after the other. And it's going to be insane. So post the link. It's not set yet. It's alive, so I haven't set it up yet. So I can't really post the link. But look under my post next week. It'll be posted. If you go to my channel and go to posts, that's where the link will be. I'll advertise for it. But it'll be every Thursday at 8:30. But anyway, yeah, Market Watch, 1st of October, silver, 47.19 right now, and that's up $3.38, which is a ton for silver over a week's time. That's a lot. We all know $3.38 didn't come easy back in the day, not even a couple years ago. Gold is up to $38.65. That's up $122. Gold is flying. It's just flying. Plat is up $88, so that's up. It's at $1,558, and palladium is at $12.43. That's up $51. So your plat and palladium, they're climbing again. Silver's
palladium's finally starting to get strong move.
Starting to get real strong. So that, by my calculations, that brings us to an 81.9 to 1 gold to silver ratio. 81.9 to 1. It's coming down. It's coming down.
Yeah, because what was the peak this year? Like 105 or something?
Oh, yeah, it was awful. It was terrible. That's when gold was starting to skyrocket, and silver was like, yeah, I'll see you in a few. I'm going to eat a sandwich first.
I'm going to sit here on the couch for a while.
Man, I got a beer. I'm just going to watch the game. And shit, I'll catch you. But yeah, so that's that. Let's see. Stock exchange indices. It's weird. All the markets are up except for the Nikkei, which is down. Now, last week, if you remember, Nikkei was the only one that was up, and the rest of them were down. So the Asian markets aren't doing so great today. Crypto Bitcoin has recovered. It's back up to 118,000. That's 5K from last week. Talk about volatility, man. We gripe about silver's volatility. Bitcoin, you don't know if you're going to be up 5 or down 10 any given moment. You really don't. Ethereum is 4,331. That's up $150 from last week. So ETH is climbing. Binance 1,024. That's up $6. XRP, if you guys haven't holding that one, it's $2.94. Doge, quarter. It's 25 cents a coin, and Algo is 22 cents a coin. So there you have it, guys. That's the Market Watch for Wednesday, 1st of October, 2025.
25.
Won't be 25 for long. Like I said, man, Halloween comes along, and boy, that's it. That's all she wrote.
It disappears.
You better be ready. We're going to be doing taxes here before long. Can't wait for that. April will be here before you know it. Yeah, Neil, I hope Algo. I've been a long time holder of Algo, like since back in the day when it first came out. And Algo actually jumped up to $3 a coin at one point. I thought I was on my way because I had bought so much of it, for nothing. And then it just died. It just fell back, and promises were made, and it just never quite recovered. So that's the risk of altcoins. They might start off hot, but boy, you just never know. I hope it does. I hope it does well soon too. I've been holding it for years. I feel like it's been years.
Yeah, I've got a few that I'm holding on to. I don't buy or sell. I just leave it in there and I'll see what happens to it over the next 20 years. If it goes to zero, oh well, but I'm not buying anymore.
Yeah, Wes, almost time for that holiday depression. You know what? I used to love the holidays, and now it's just I try to keep the reason for the season in retrospect, but when it's being crammed down your throat from freaking June all the way to the end of the year, I mean, they had stuff out in June. Christmas trees were already out in June, the fake ones. Come on now, it's overkill. Just let it be what it used to be.
Well,
Now
they
it's
want they want to turn everything into a marketing play and a
it's
financial
all
gain.
retail. It's
So
all
you just
retail.
gotta, you gotta just remember the real reason for it and ignore all the rest. Don't let it ruin your spirit, brother.
That's the only way you can do it. It's the only way
Yeah.
you got to shut down from all the outside noise. And just because it used to be my favorite time of year up till about I don't know 20 years ago. Of course, when my kids were young, it was the best. You know,
What
that
makes
was,
a difference when you got the little ones running around?
sure does. Sure does. What's up, OC? What you up to? Must have snuck in here when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, right when you started Market Watch, he came in. Halloween has a different meaning now. My mom died on Halloween 2 years ago. You know what? I mean, I can't speak to that, with experience and whatnot, but the lady that owns the company I work for, her mother died on her birthday.
Wow.
So imagine trying to celebrate that. So, that's you never know, man. You can have something that can change the way that you look at stuff. But in the
Neil,
end,
sorry for your loss, man. That sucks.
just keep
I'm
family and friends
fortunate.
by you, man.
Man, I am very fortunate. I've still got both my parents around, so very blessed. And I just wish they weren't so damn far away. I mean, they're up in Rhode Island. I'm down here in North Carolina. That's just the
Y'all meet up
twist.
what 2-3 times a year?
Yeah, they come down here and then I go up there. So about three
Yeah.
times. It's not enough though. You think about it. Your parents are at the age where something can go wrong in a
You know
heartbeat.
what? Become a silver pumper, and you'll end up with 10 million subscribers, making all that money, and you can go up there every weekend.
Well, that's one reason I'm still stuck at just under 7,000 because that's not happening. I was adamant from the beginning of making my channel that it was not going to be a silver pumping channel, and you
I
guys
had to cut
know.
my beard off.
Well, I had those mining companies chasing me. I got another email from her. Hey, would you like to do a video? And I'm like, no. For the past 3 years, the answer is still no. She's like, well, we're paying pretty well, and I'm like, no, I'm not here for the money. Thank God I'm not here for the money, right? That'd be great.
Yeah, that $90 a month. West Texas, thank you so much. He says MSJ will be sending some stuff next week from Richard Posey and the West Texas fam. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. And make sure you put a note in there, whether or not you want to be identified and all that stuff. But
We'd
that's
like
greatly appreciated.
We'd like to identify as we auction each piece off. We would love to say, hey, donated by Richard Posey, donated by Mr. and Mrs. West. You guys deserve that. But there's some people that they don't want that.
Just want to stay anonymous. Yeah.
Want to stay anonymous, and I respect that. One thing I can't stand is pandering on YouTube. These guys, these content creators will go up to, I don't know, I guess these poor people on the street, and they'll say, oh, here's $100, and they're filming it. It's like, you're only doing it for the views, man. You're doing it for views. If you were just going to do it out of your heart, from your heart, you wouldn't be putting this crap on YouTube. Don't put your generosity on YouTube like that. That's stupid. They're only doing it for views.
Yeah, but I understand that, which, doing it for the views is the wrong reason to do it. But if it's making them go out and do it, there's a positive note to that too. So I look at it that way.
If they're truly doing it, a couple of channels have been busted having actors pretending to give out thousands of dollars, and they knew the person, and it never took place.
Yeah,
it's just an act.
Yep. I'm about to jump over to the toilet seat, and head kind of comment. Dude has over 4 million views. I'm about to jump over to. Which guy was that? Let's see. If you hit the right spot and the right stream, boom! It just takes a little luck, Richard. you'd be hooked. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take much. Southeast, that new name of yours, dude, I really like that. Southeast Stacking and Collected. I like that, dude. Nice change.
Yep. Fatty
Old
snuck in
Southeast
on this
Stacker.
over here. So
Is
Fatty's
Fatty here? Oh, there he is. He says, I'm late.
Fatty's
Better
here.
late than never. Better late than never.
Southeast, how you doing, man? I've got something getting ready to go out to you as well. I just got to find the email with your address. I think you already sent it to me.
We've had a couple packages already show up for St. Jude. The very first one that came in, I opened that one. I was like, oh, well, it's cool. Let's see what he sent. But I was just talking to Stack Attack, and I think what we're gonna do, y'all, is when these packages come in, we're not gonna open them right away. We're gonna wait until all the packages, because we're doing the acceptance for 4 weeks. So after that, Stack Attack and I are gonna meet up in person, and we're gonna open them. We're going to do it like set up a camera on a tripod, and we'll open and go through everything to thank everybody and show what's going to be in the auction, all that stuff. That's when we're going to open them up and see what's in them. So I've got a package here. It's not open yet. And as they come in, they're going to stay closed. Stack Attack and I will meet up and we'll make a little video opening everybody's packages. So
Showtime.
I hope everybody's cool with that. Showtime. Good evening, Stacker. Well, good evening, fella. How you doing?
So we'll talk a little bit about that before we move on, since we got the bulk of our folks in here now. So that video is going to launch tomorrow. I'm going to try really hard to get that thing launched tomorrow. It's going to have all the details and a screen grab where you can just get MSJ's address for his P.O. box, where to mail the stuff. That is going to be the video that channel content creators are going to link to be qualified for the giveaway. So they have to link to that video because it's going to have all the information of what we've established so far. Chips. I've managed to work out a great deal with Chip Lab. Amy over at Chip Lab. It has been very, very cool. And she gave us a sweet deal on the chips. I'm waiting for Sticker Mule to come out with just regular freaking stickers because I'm tired. I don't want the glitter. I don't want.
Yeah, this week was the glitter ones. So we're waiting for the
wait another damn week.
So we can get those made.
Yep. So we're going to have decals made. Those are going to be for the donors. So if you're a donor, you get the limited edition the chip, which I showed last week. And you're also going to get a decal, and you're automatically entered into the giveaway for channel creators and donors. So if content creators, channel owners do a video, and West, I'm actually going to count yours, dude. West already went ahead and did one. I don't know if you caught that.
I saw, I haven't looked at it yet, but I did get the email about it, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Yep. West already went ahead and did one. So I'm going to accept that as a shout out video.
There you go.
So I appreciate that, West. Him and his wife did one. It was awesome.
I'm loving it.
So yeah, and so that video will have all the information that we've established so far. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that $2. Very much appreciate it.
Thank you. Very kind.
We're hoping that we've got so much crap to ship out that we're going to need every cent for that shipping money.
And we did receive, like I said, we've received a couple packages, and somebody came up with a good idea, and they messaged me and asked me for my Cash App information, and they did a direct send through Cash App, a donation, and they did a donation of $50 to help cover shipping as well. Which actually I don't think that's not a bad idea, because then YouTube doesn't get a cut of it, and it all goes for the St. Jude.
I hate that YouTube gets a cut of super chats and the donations. I hate that because they're not doing a damn thing. They're not even StreamYard's hosting the video. YouTube's just going to be putting it on their platform.
Yeah.
So, and these videos aren't monetized. We do not monetize the lives. So we're not making anything off of these lives. So I don't get why YouTube should get should get even a cent of those donations. So I agree. We're going to do both of our, I'm going to put both of our,
the Cash App links
in the video. So you'll have that. All the information will be on one screen where you
and you know what, if y'all are more comfortable doing it through YouTube, by all means, if that's what you want to do, but we just want to open up multiple options. And y'all just remember, any donations to St. Jude, we won't handle a penny of that money. All that's going to be going directly to them.
Yeah,
the donations through anything else is going to be to help cover shipping and stuff, because hopefully we'll have a lot of packages to ship out. I know We've got several already. I'm going to be donating 3 or 4 pieces myself, and I know Stack
Same.
Attack is too. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of packages going out.
Pete Repeat in the house. Welcome.
Pete,
Oh.
repeat. Pete, repeat. We're in a boat. Pete fell out. Who's left?
PayPal. I could put up PayPal, but I think they got a cut as well. It's not as big as YouTube's. Nowhere near what YouTube.
That's right. That's right. Aha! Look, I changed it.
That is going to be the chip, by the way, guys. That's and what color did we pick? We picked purple.
It's a purple chip with some white beads around the outside, and that gold yellow color against that purple really pops. And then of course, so that's on one side and that's on the other side. So those both sides of the chips right there.
They're going to be sweet. They're going to be.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them in person.
Me too. Me too. Well, all right. So what are we up to? We're up to 35 minutes already. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the prices of gold and silver, why they're going up. There's a couple reasons why they're up now. Today, I don't know if you guys caught it, but it was a very, very weak jobs report today. Very weak. And gold hit a record high. Silver's at a 14-year high. You can do the math. The more negative stuff that comes out about the economy, the higher they're going to go.
That's right.
And we got a lot of negative crap going on out there right now. No doubt.
Negativity pushes metals, especially geopolitical stuff.
But it makes me wonder, when I was reading all these numbers today, it made me wonder, you guys know how long we went between $1 here, 50 cents there for gold, maybe $50 here and there.
Yep.
It makes me wonder when this is over, if it's over, when it's over, is it just going to go back to the doldrums and another 14 years of just
really low?
It makes you wonder. We don't know.
I would actually be happy to see it.
Wouldn't bother me.
I look at it as this. I don't care about prices being high until the day comes that I need to sell it all, or I plan to sell it all for retirement or something. Until then, I want it as low as possible so I can stack as much as possible. So I'm hoping, folks can hate me all they want to. I'm hoping to see it get to where it's going to get and crash back into the 20s or even the teens. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. I want to stack all I can stack until I'm 60-some years old.
Bill, good. Thanks for being here, Bill. Take care of yourself, buddy. Appreciate
Bill,
you.
have a good one. Thank you so much for your support.
I think
Journey. Sorry, but I can't stay.
That was Bill.
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Go ahead.
I think the days of $20 silver I think they're gone. I really
see.
do.
You just busted my bubble. That's what it is. You just want to burst my dreams. I thought he loved me, y'all. He doesn't love me.
I think 30s are the new floor. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my personal thought. I think 30s are the floor.
Unfortunately, I think you're probably right, but hey, man can hope, right?
But how sweet would 30, 35 be right about now? Crying out loud. I'd be like all over.
Dude, I tell you what, if something happens and it crashed back down near $20, I'd empty my bank account. Back the truck up because the correction always has a jump back up real quick. So yeah.
Well, get this.
What's the price that'll make you back the truck up? Everybody in the chat, what's the price that'll make you back the truck up?
Shoot, 30s. I'd take low 30s and probably fill it up again.
Yeah.
But get this, gold is up this year. Just this year, 2025, gold is up 48% since the start of the year. Yep. And that would be it's threatening the record for the largest annual increase ever. I think that was back in 1979. Check my math on that, guys, in the chat. 1979 was the last time it was that large. So it's insane. So here's a question, guys. Here's a question for the chat. Do you think the surge in metals is just metals finally being valuated at what they're worth? No. Or is it just sign of the times? This is the world we live in. Metals are just reacting to world events, geopolitical and economic and all that. Or is it just a combination of the two?
I think anarchist Greg has got it. The dollar has lost too much purchasing power for silver to hit $20. Yep. And you know what? It's lost so much purchasing power. None of them are going to come way back down again.
Nope.
The dollar's just not worth that much anymore. They have printed so much and now they're starting to do the rate cuts and whatnot, and that's going to cause more inflation again. That it's just going to keep pushing the value of the dollar down, and it's going to hold the price of the silvers higher than it was last year. I mean, it's inevitable. It happens over time. Nicholas, what is going on? Sorry if I didn't see you earlier.
Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, no, the dollar is not a good store of value right now. Definitely.
Let's see. Fatty says 25. We back up the truck. Dietrich's at 20. Anarchist is at 24. I would make a good strong purchase if it got back down to 30, to be honest.
Same, because I don't think we're going to see the 20s again.
But I mean, think about it. With silver today basically hitting $48, to get back to 30, that's an $18 drop. That's massive. That's nearly a 50% drop. I mean, that's enormous.
But it has happened. It's happened before.
Oh yes, it absolutely. Twice in history. 1980 it hit 50. 2011 it almost hit 50. It was like 49 and change. And then within days they crashed to next to nothing again. But the difference is the growing to it. This time it's not all of a sudden surging straight up. It's building floors on its way up this time.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually over at Silver Eagle today, and I brought the question up to him, and he's thinking probably it'll run to about 55 before we get a strong correction, and he thinks after that it might go as high as 65.
Yep.
Which is with the way it's looking. I mean, there's such strong floors underneath of it. It's absolutely possible.
Yep. For sure. Yeah. It's, and like anything else, like the dollar has gone down so much that the floor eventually had to be raised. And I think that's where we are at this point. That's why you're going to see
Liberty Coyote.
You're not going to see the 20s anymore because the dollar just kept tanking. The more it tanks, the higher the floor is going to get for metals. So, and I don't see the dollar recovering ever. I mean, think about it. Since 1913, the dollar's lost something like 97% of its purchasing power since 1913. And guess what that coincides with? That damn Fed. That's when the Federal Reserve was implemented.
When the Federal Reserve came into effect, yeah.
And one of the things the nations agreed on way back in the day was that the states would make their own money. It had to be silver, gold. That's what money had to be. And boy, did the Fed just say, we're going to print this crap. We're going to print a bunch of it. And then we're going to charge the government. You have to buy it from us. The United States has to buy their money from the Fed. And guess who pays for it? We do with our taxes. We're paying for that cash, that useless cash that's being produced every day. So, but they're shut down now. So I don't imagine. Well, they're not a government entity though. Federal Reserve isn't a government entity. It's a bank. It's really a bank.
Man, what is going on, man? Fatty says instead of oil, they should peg the dollar to vodka. That way Kamala can save us.
Hey, Liberty, how are you?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, GSR should be
more like fun coupons. Yeah, they're fun coupons.
I read an article. Somebody in the chat already said it. I'm not gonna scroll back. I'm kind of irritated. My Red Sox just lost 4-3. Oh well, back to Boston. The actual value of silver per ounce is actually pegged around 140 to 170, somewhere in there. That's the actual where it should be. But, it's being held down. And when you think about the
inflation
ETF,
adjustments,
inflation, you got ETFs. You got to think about it. 401, somewhere 350 to 400 electronic shares, paper silver, basically, to 1 ounce of physical. That makes it appear that silver is way up here in availability, and it's not, because they'll tell you a silver ETF should be backed by an ounce of silver. That's what it's broken down to. We all know damn well there ain't enough silver to go around if everybody just had to cash in those ETFs. Not happening.
Nobody would get delivery. They would get cash payouts. And Jim's got it actually quite correct. Said if science ever figures out how to mine asteroids, and they are actively trying to figure out the technology to do that, and metals would be worth pennies. But that's absolutely correct.
But here's the problem. The cost to mine it would be freaking astronomical if you think about it. So
yeah, but it's all time. It's all a matter of time. when they first build the technology to do it, it's going to cost more than it's worth to do it. But as time progresses and technology progresses, it's going to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And eventually it's going to cost next to nothing to go up there and find it and bring it back. But I mean, I don't see that happening in my lifetime. I see them in my lifetime being able to have the technology to do it, but I don't know if it would be worthwhile yet. The expense of it would probably still be too high in my lifetime. They don't have the propulsion systems for it.
It's kind of like graphene. We've had the conversation about graphene. It would be
we had it last week. Yeah,
a completely viable solution to replacing silver in industry. Completely viable. It has all the properties you need, except right now, graphene in and of itself is cheap. It's dirt cheap. The problem is making it is not cheap. It's very expensive. So, graphene isn't ready to take over for silver just yet. Not happening. So there you have that.
Steve says, does your DCA affect your back the truck up point? Right now, my DCA is in the low 30s. Not bad. I'd hate to see it go much higher or much below that. Chat moved. But I wouldn't mind it going down. The whole point of DCA, and if some of y'all don't know, DCA means dollar cost average. And basically it just means buy on a regular basis and technically spend the same amount on a regular basis every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever. And when you do it that way, you catch the highs and you catch the lows, and throughout the course of time, you meet in the middle. So you get an average price over the course of a significant period of time. So you're not gotten everything all the way at the top, and you don't got everything at the bottom. But it all just depends on how long you're doing it. The longer you do it, the better your average is going to be.
Yep. And of course, as prices go up, your DCA is going to go up. It's going to creep up with it.
Right.
It just depends how much you stacked at a lower DCA. So
exactly,
like if you got into silver and gold within the past year, your DCA is going to be up there, because you're right in the middle of a friggin' bull run for the most part.
Correct. Yep. So. But you stay in it long enough, you'll go back into a bear market, and you can use that. Even if the prices stay significantly higher than they were last year, you can still buy, and you can buy heavier in the bear market to bring your cost average down. Stephen Wilder, how are you doing? He says, except there's no exiting the firmament. No exiting the firmament. Yep. God's money for sure. Absolutely. 100% correct. Let's see. The more we talk, the more I want to order some more. I'm always wanting to buy more all the freaking time.
Yeah, just so you know, we're not pumping silver and gold. Just so you know, we're not doing all that here. You guys,
I got to go buy a bicycle pump.
We're just talking.
Let's pump it up, y'all.
we're gonna rename the corner, the Stacker's Corner, to Slayer's Corner. What do you think?
I hope not. Eventually, oil will be so expensive that flights and space travel will become rare because of the finite supply of oil. Well, hopefully by the time that happens, other propulsion systems will be made, because eventually the oil will run out. I mean, there's only so much down there. But
well, if I understand correctly, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. From what I understand, just from the U.S. reserves that we hold, we could probably support ourselves for the next 150 to 200 years with our own oil.
As long as they don't sell it all. What's up, Kraken? How are you doing, man? No mining asteroids. Those things hurt. Asteroids. Yeah, I guess you're correct.
I see what you did there. I totally see what you did there, man.
Snakebite says, have 9 more rolls of quarters to go. Not anytime soon at this point. It's a little painful.
They may go up.
Waiting for that correction.
They may go up, Snake, but I figure there's at least one good correction coming before we can finish up.
Fatty says a year ago he bought a 10th ounce of gold for $300.
Yeah.
And he was hesitant to pay that much. I got my first 10th ounce 3 years ago, and I paid, it was either $190 or $200. And now that same one's over $400.
Dude, I was getting 110s for 150 back in the day. Easily. Easily 150.
Yep. I got mine was a little gold maple. I was so excited to get it, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. Now I wish I had bought more.
Big Test, what's up? Talking to you, Jarhead brother. Tell him I said hoorah.
I need 7 ASE to fill a tube. It's driving me nuts. Look in the coal bins.
Yeah.
Seriously, a lot of times you go in every shop I go to, they have coal or scratched or damaged or circulated, and you can get them like that at bullion, or maybe $1 over. So yeah, just ask them if they've got any coal, and usually it's going to be stuff that's got really bad, nasty toning, or it's got some scratches on it. Who cares? It's still an ounce of silver, and it's still an eagle, and it'll be the cheapest way right now for you to fill up that tube.
Buy up gold and silver. Welcome.
What's up, buy up? What's up,
Chris,
buy up?
Chris in Virginia says silver and gold stacked at 150. People would criticize you for paying such a high premium, right? Because I think at one point they were like between 125, 150 was actually on the high end. I remember them being as low as 125.
Well, when I started buying gold, it was always fractional, little tiny ones, and I got criticized for it all the time. It's like just save up and save up and save up and get the 1 ounce. And I did do that. I did get well, technically it's not an ounce, it's a gold double eagle, but that's the only large gold coin I have. Everything I have is fractional. But looking at it now, back then, it's a great price. So it all just comes into the point of when you buy it and how long you're going to hold it, whether or not it's a good price or not. If you hold it long enough, technically it should always go higher and higher over the course of time, unless of course they find some way to get an unlimited supply of the stuff. MSJ, I need an address to send my donations. I gave it to you twice in the last couple of weeks, buddy, but we're putting up a video. Will go live from his channel tomorrow, and I'm going to talk him into sending it to me. And I'll upload it on mine too, and it'll have all that information in it. So look out for those videos tomorrow on both of our channels.
Finally, somebody who agrees with me in the chat. Steve Schindler says some of those culls are pretty nice. A lot of toning sometimes, but easiest work wonders. Dipping bullion is fine. Thank you. If I get cull eagles, I have no qualms against dipping them or cleaning them, whatever. I do it with all my halves, my 90% halves. They're not numismatic. It's strictly silver content. And
if it's just bullion or just like you said, if it's just bullion, just silver, clean it, drop it in some easy toning right off.
I've dropped whole tubes of mercury dimes into friggin' hot water and baking soda just to clean the grime off. It's just, I don't care. There is no value other than the silver content. There's no numismatic value. I've already checked. I go through all of them just to make sure there's no dates. That would suck if I clean the 16D. Like, uh-oh.
Although it'll still have numismatic value, just half of what it had before you cleaned it. Minutemen says, MSJ, finding that platinum coin for silver price was amazing. Very happy for you on that one. I wish I had been the one to find that, because I'd have been insanely excited. But it's awesome that that he did find it like that, and he didn't even know it. He thought it was a silver coin as well. So I was glad and happy to be able to tell him, because the look on his face when he realized the deal that he got was amazing. And now I've got it over there because everybody knows I finished the Kookaburra series. So I've got a thing on the wall that I put them all in, and my platinum ones are in there. So it'll be in there with the collection forever. That's deep stack. That ain't never going away. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, fantastic steal of a deal.
FG says ASEs are bullion now, but they are the Morgans of 100 years from now, and someone will be wondering who in the world would have cleaned an ASE. Yeah, me. If it's really bad off, me. But here's the thing, though. If you compare the numbers run from Morgans, they don't even compare to the numbers of eagles that are out there. There is no comparison. So Morgans, not only do you have the numismatic value, but you also have the collectability, because they were limited runs. Most years were very limited, less than 10 million. Most of them were less than 10 million. And B, the meltdowns, a lot of them were sent off for melt. So the rarity drops even more. And the reason I know that is because I've actually priced, I found a Morgan that was in my list to say, okay, there were 22,200,000 of these minted. I ought to be able to get a good price on this, right? That's a lot. Yeah, you go and look at the price and it's like freaking $400, $500, $600 because they're hard to find. That year is hard to find. or
Well, at
that
the same time, they don't know how many of each were in the melt.
they don't. But they're when you can't find a 20 like a 1787 S. I mean, if you can't find it, you can't find it. 1878, not 1787, 1878 S. I was 100 years early. And that's just an example. I mean, some mints were a lot rarer than others. So, and eagles don't have that. They don't have that. They don't have that rarity.
Correct.
They don't have that.
They're not old enough yet.
That's
Yeah. Jungle
scarcity,
Marine
yeah.
and Silver Knight, thank y'all for coming in. What is up?
What's up, Jungle?
It says to hold silver is an honor. The millions and millions of people that have walked before us today. It took over 60 plus or minus years for the psyop of full. Why can't I read today? To fool us all, silly humans, and it's always going to be that way. There's always going to be the ups and downs, and they're going to try and make things look one way or another. But in the end, if you pay attention, you'll know what it's actually worth, what it's going to be worth, the whole works. But DSA, or DCA, I'm sorry, dollar cost average.
Yeah, dollar sweetness account. What?
Yes.
I can't speak tonight either. You're not the only one. Jungle, how are you, man? Good to see you. Big Test says hot water and baking soda is what I bathe my dog in. Well, my Merc dimes are in there. So
I was always told, and when I've done it, you do it on aluminum foil.
Yeah, you do aluminum foil,
you put the
hot water,
and baking soda and hot water.
Yes, and they come out
and
really
it works just like silver cleaner.
Yep, and it's cheap. I mean, it's a cheap way to clean them. They come out looking a hell of a lot better than they did going in. That's for sure.
I knew Bellows Forge was about to show up because it's 3 minutes until trivia. He says, "Good evening, everybody."
It's about that time. What do we got? We got like less than 4
about 3 minutes. Yeah. What's up, Bellows? I'm just
he knows what time it is. I'm waiting for Gatita to come on in too.
Where's Gatita?
She's like, I'm right here. I got the phone right next to me. I got Google fired up. We're ready to go.
He says,
Bellows, did you guys get that? I mailed out your stuff a few days back. You should have gotten it by now. If not today, definitely tomorrow.
Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, other than that, it's insane. Talk about distractions. I mean, that's basically what we've been programmed to believe. I mean, every time they want to distract, you got some kind of garbage going on in the world. Charlie Kirk. I mean, and then of course there's all kinds of stuff going on out there. So
Minuteman says, does anyone plan on going to the South Carolina Numismatic Association coin show? Now that's a mouthful. October 23rd to 25th. It's a nice show. I'm not planning on it. I'll be at work, so I would love to be able to travel. And go to
Minuteman? Minuteman, what city is that? Where is it?
Let's see.
Yeah, Jungle. Yeah,
25th. That is Saturday. It's on a Saturday. Up. Hey, I just realized we got 5 Fridays this month, which means 5 paychecks this month. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jungle. Send me a picture of that. I'd love to see it.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, Greenville's not that far. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah,
from you.
For me, it's a ways. For you, it's forever.
It's another 2 hours for me, further than it is for you.
Bellows, glad it got there, man. Good to hear. I'm glad it got there.
Y'all, I don't expect it to, especially judging by the last 4 months. But if some grace of God that the YouTube channel ever got to the point that it could support my bills, that I could do it as a living, I would love to travel the country, going to coin shows, coin shops, doing videos about all that stuff. That would be so amazing. Big Test with a $5 super chat, shipping for St. Jude's. Thank you so much, buddy. That is awesome of you.
Thank you, Big Test. Very much appreciated, my friend. Very much appreciated. Silver Knight.
Silver from our money. And yeah. And a lot of folks talk all the time about bringing back a gold or gold back currency, and it'll never happen.
I don't think
there's just not enough gold to do it.
Here's the thing, though. One of the reasons why they took it off, you think about it now. If all these nations that we're in debt to China, we're in debt to a bunch of nations.
Everybody, yeah.
If we went back on the gold standard for our dollar, and all of a sudden China says, "Okay, here's every dollar we own. Let's have some gold."
Yep.
It wouldn't work.
The only way
That's the
for it to work would be to revalue gold and silver, and I'd imagine you're looking at $10,000 to $15,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
For it to be able to cover the debt that's owed. So I don't think it's viable for them to be able to do that.
Now, I don't think we're ever going to see that with fiat. Now, if something like goldbacks ever take off, I mean, that's an option. But to me, the premiums for goldbacks, I don't know. It is what it is. Speaking of goldbacks, I think the newest state should be out here pretty soon. No?
I think it's Arizona.
Yeah,
that is coming out within the next month
October.
or two.
I think it was October.
And for any of y'all that are keeping up with Pinehurst Coins Legendary Warrior series, the new Legendary Warrior comes out this month. So I don't think it's William Wallace. I think that's next next
Miyomashi.
But I think it's the samurai this
Miyomashi,
month.
Yeah, something.
But yeah, the new Legendary Warrior does come out this month. So yeah, looking forward to that. So, dude, when they release, don't even ask me. Just when you order yours, order mine too.
Get you one. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Becky says St. Jude is going to rock. The auction's going to rock. Yes, ma'am. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have an absolute blast.
We just got to see how bad we screw it up.
In the end,
it's going to be amazing regardless.
We screw it up. It doesn't matter. All I know is the kids are going to be the benefactors. That's correct, all that matters in the end. Those kids are going to benefit from all your efforts, guys. And we feel pretty strongly about this one. We talked about it, and we were both in agreement on St. Jude's. So,
yeah, you're right, man. Goldback, the half goldbacks are $4 a piece now. Yep.
Well, that's because of the price of gold plus the premiums. Wes says, strange how the U.S. owes every country that we've helped in history. No kidding. France gave us the Statue of Liberty. They appreciated us.
Yeah. Being Becky says, my first goldbacks I bought have doubled since I bought them. You know what? The very original series, of course, the gold value has gone way up, but they've become actually collector's items because they've discontinued them for the new designs. And now they've discontinued the designs altogether, and they're going to reissue new designs for the older states. So yeah, they're definitely going to go up, and they're going to turn into pure collectibles. Tony Goose, what is up? How you doing?
Steve is trying to get the Warrior series. Yeah, Steve, I caught up on them, so now I just buy them as they're released. I got to
get them as fast as you can, because the more they make, the harder the older ones are going to be to get, and they're going to cost more and more. So if you want a series like that, catch up as soon as you can, so you can buy them when they come out.
There you go.
Yeah.
France's first gentleman wants the statue back. Screw France.
France, they can't have it.
Last time I saw France was being overrun by a Muslim population. You may as well call it a Muslim country at this point.
Can you imagine if they ever went out and polished the Statue of Liberty?
Well, it'd be sweet.
Polished it and then lacquered it so it wouldn't tarnish again. So it would just stay bright, shiny copper. That would be wicked cool to see.
I've seen pictures of when the copper hadn't oxidized.
When they first did it?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was beautiful.
There's actually other statues of it in France you can go over and see. And I don't think they're as big as the one that's in New York, but they made other versions of it that are still in France today.
Yep. Well, dude, we're an hour and 3 into this thing already, man.
Yeah, it's time to start with the trivias.
You guys got your Googles out? You got everything ready to go? I'm gonna do some trivia. What do you think?
Some Googlins. Hope y'all got your Google fingers ready.
FG, you're clear, man. FG's got to ask permission.
He didn't win last week.
No, he's clear. He was asking.
Yeah, you're good, brother. You're good.
And plus, he gave up his prize. So even if he had taken first place, he would have let him in. So, all right, you guys. So
wait, FG was first. No, FG was first last week.
Was he?
Yeah, he was first place last week.
Yeah, you might be
right. And see, but he donated his to so he's okay because he donated that to the St. Jude auction. So yes, thank you for reminding me.
All right, FG, you can play. All right, so a couple weeks ago, you guys asked for sitcoms on my end, and I got them ripped up and ready to go. We did 70s, 80s, and 90s. Good night, Jim. Take care, man. Always a blessing
Good
to see
night,
you out of here.
Jim. Thank you so much again for your generosity, my friend.
Appreciate you, bud.
Let's see. Today is the 10/1/25.
Yep.
Y'all, I forgot to ask y'all last week which trivia we're gonna to get votes from y'all for this week. So I just went basically everything's food related this week. So I got some easy ones, mostly mid range, and a couple harder ones. But before we are over tonight, we got to get y'all's votes for next week's trivia stuff, trivia topics.
All right, let's do
All
this.
right.
Let's do
Let's see.
There it is. All right, again, so I've got it trying to hit everybody's age group in here. We've got shows from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Let's give everybody a minute to go ahead and refresh. Make sure you're,
I was getting ready to say that. Yep.
Yep. Make sure you're in where you need to be.
Yep. Make sure you set the live chat, not top chat, and refresh the page.
Yep. Got to go to the back. Go now. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the. You remember that?
I need some popcorn.
You don't remember
popcorn
that, do you?
Coke?
You're too
young. No,
I
never. They did. They didn't do that when I was in the growing up.
You go to the drive-ins, man. That thing.
You talking about the intermissions and stuff?
Yeah. Let's all go to the lobby. Yeah, popcorn, walking and dancing.
Now, when I was real young, we did go to some that had some intermissions.
Good night,
it just popped the thing up and said intermission is all.
Yeah. Snake, good to see you, man. Thank you.
Snake, thank you so much for your package. You know, I told you it's all here. Thank you. And I did get an email from you. I'll check it right after the stream, buddy. Have a good night.
All right. I'm hosting, so you go first, buddy.
All right. Like I said, this week, everything's going to be food related, whether, you know, it's the answers of food or the questions of food, it's going to be food related. So we'll go with a pretty easy one, y'all. What type of acid is lime juice? What type of acid is found in lime juice? Should be pretty easy.
Yep. What's up, JP?
FG Stacker. Citric acid. Yes, sir.
Well, there's a shock. I got FG as well.
All right.
All right. Let's go ahead and play this bad boy. All right. First one to guess it gets it. And you need to have the whole title. This is an easy one. It's an easy way to start it off.
I grew up loving that show.
Boy, I couldn't be on the air these days, could it?
Oh, heck no. Woo! They would get culture. Yeah, what's it called? Cancel culture. Would tear them up now.
People's faces would melt if that was on TV.
Looks like Mustard got it first.
Yep. That's what I'm seeing. And Mustard, FG came right in after him. All in the Family. That is correct. Good job, Mustard. That was a fantastic show. All right, you're up.
All right, another relatively easy one.
Meathead.
What is the most commonly ordered seafood in American restaurants? What is the most commonly ordered seafood in American restaurants?
Silver Knight is asking how is that food related? He's doing the food. I'm doing the entertainment.
Correct. All right. FG first with shrimp. Yes, shrimp. Yeah, the trivia questions are food related, and sitcoms is for the visual stuff.
It breaks it up a little bit. I like the visuals.
And at the end of this, we'll get y'all's vote for what these topics will be for next week.
Yep. All right, here we go. Number 2 for the 70s. Remember, we're in the 70s. What show was this?
Oh, took me a second to remember.
Fantastic. What a good show this was. Mustard. I think we got a 70s kid in the house here.
Looks that way.
Good job. Taxi. It is Taxi. Great show.
I see the doc from Back to the Future. You know, I didn't watch that show a lot, so I didn't even know he was in it.
He was a little younger then.
Let's see. All right. A little bit on the harder side, y'all. In Greek mythology, what food was considered the food of the Olympian gods? Greek mythology. What was the food of the gods?
White Castle sliders? No.
I'll give you all a hint. It begins with an A, and it's not a fruit.
That was a good guess, though, Olives.
Oh, wait. No. FG Stacker got it. Yes, ambrosia.
Yeah, how about that?
FG
Right
got
off-
it. Sorry, I
right
missed
off-
that, FG.
Right off the bat. All right,
We're,
next.
it's getting to the point where we're just going to have to, when FG is in the chat, we'll just automatically send him a win, and then we'll let everybody else play.
We'll
Just
have
pick
a
it at you, dude. Just pick it at you.
FG can be 1A, and we'll have a 1B. How about that?
There you go.
All right, next 70s show. Next one.
Is it called That 70 Show?
What is it? What show is this?
I don't know that one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Somebody's gonna know this one. WKRP, Fatty. I believe you got it first, buddy. Good
That's
job.
what I'm seeing first.
Yep, Fatty. That is WKRP in Cincinnati. Johnny Fever in the background there.
All right. Here's one that was something new for today for me. In what season are carrots the sweetest? In what seasons are carrots the sweetest?
I got you singing it now.
It's going to be in my head all day.
I should find it on YouTube and play it.
Texas, it is winter. That is correct.
Who got
it? West Texas. They got it first.
All right, West.
All right. I thought it was fall, but nope, it's winter.
All right, I believe I got one more. Yep, one more. This one might be a little tougher. This is the last one for the 70s before we move on to the 80s. This one might throw you guys a little bit. Not long, but a little bit.
Hey, Gatitha, how are you doing?
There she is. What show is this? Or what show was this? Odd Couple. Yes, who got it first?
Mustard, I'm seeing FG first, though.
I see FG. They were right, like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Good job, FG.
Almost the exact same time.
Yep. That was close.
See, I didn't know that one either.
I didn't like this show. I only picked it because I knew it would throw some people off.
All right, I got a hard one for you. This was another one I didn't know until tonight. How do butterflies taste their food? How do butterflies taste their food?
Jen know it. Love you.
Good night. No, not their butt. There it is. Steve Barnes with their feet.
Steve Barnes.
That is correct. With their feet.
Good job, guys.
You guys, all right, Steve, did you know that or did you look it up? I got to know.
With a windshield. There you go, Chris.
That's right.
You taste everything after that smack.
No, that's how they taste their butt.
That's how they taste everything.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving up to the 80s. Cool. Moving up to the 80s, guys. Here we go. Name that 80s sitcom. There you go. There's your first one.
Man, I see what you did to me.
You got the earworm.
I'm gonna be in the shower whistling that stuff tonight. You watch.
That is not Happy Days, Becky. FG Benson.
FG. Yep.
Good job. Nine soap. Benson. Yeah, FG's literally the only one that got that. Well, Mustard got it.
No, right after him, Mustard came out. Mustard and him are like going for the gusto here.
All right, now FG.
All right, y'all.
You got a pretty sizable lead. So,
what do you call a cluster of bananas? What is a cluster of bananas called?
My staff at work. Dude, I'm totally gonna pull up that commercial.
It's not bunch. It's not bunch, y'all.
A big test.
I saw.
I don't think that's it, buddy.
I don't know how YouTube let that through. There it is, mustard. It is called a hand.
Good
That's
job,
why I was
Mustard.
doing this. That was the hint. It was hand.
Good job, Mustard.
He said, "Look."
All right, next
Nice
this is
one.
number 2 for the 80s. Should be an easy one. What show?
I love
was
that
this?
show.
It was a good show.
That was a great show.
What
Bull was
show
awesome.
was it? Who's gonna get it first? JP Night Court. Yes, Steve Barnes.
Dude,
was
he's
right
not
after-
even looking at the camera in that picture. Two of them aren't. Bull, not, and Harry. Neither one of them are looking at the camera.
Bull's looking at the camera.
No, he's not. He's looking slightly to his left.
No, he was cross-eyed.
Oh, so who got that first?
I believe it was JP.
JP. Yep, I see JP.
Good job, JP.
JP. All right. Let's see. Okay, really easy one, y'all. What is the only fruit with the seeds on the outside? The only fruit with the seeds on its outside.
Easy one.
FG strawberry. I did learn tonight that those actually on the outside are not seeds. They're little tiny fruits on the outside of the strawberry, and the seed is inside of that.
Some genius thought they were
Check
bugs.
that out.
Said there's bugs in your strawberries. You're eating them. Well, there
That's
probably
okay.
are.
I like strawberry maggots.
There's bugs in just about everything. You just don't know it.
Hey, do you know what's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm?
What?
Biting into an apple and finding half a worm.
Oh, you got dad jokes now.
That was a good one, and you know it. Watch all the ha-ha-has in the chat.
Yeah, we consume bugs on a daily basis anyway. So
You get a lot of them when you're sleeping. You don't even know it. Spiders, all kinds of stuff.
All right, name that 80s show. What was it? This is an easy one.
You know what? I remember watching that show, and I don't remember what the heck it's called.
That's what I thought would throw some people off. Why try to answer when FG 95% of the time gets them first? Well, you got to beat them.
Because FG's too busy laughing right now. Y'all hurry up while Silver Spoon's Southeast got it first.
Southeast beat FG to that one.
That's because FG was laughing. I got to still keep telling jokes.
That is Silver Spoons. Good job.
All right.
Neil says Starbucks. No, I think you're thinking of if you look at what's her name, Gray. What's her name? Something Gray.
What are you talking about?
The girl, the woman there. What was her name? Something Gray.
Oh, I have no idea.
She was in Buck Rogers. Erin Gray. Thank you,
Erin Gray.
Boy, she was. Boy, I tell you what, man. Back in my day, my childhood.
says Susan Gray.
No, it was Erin. She was running around
Gray's
Buck Rogers wearing those freaking skin tight, those painted on spandex. Sent my little mind going crazy. She was hot. She was hot.
All right. I think we're going to do a trick question next. All right, y'all. Which two spices are the most popular in the world? And y'all remember, this is a trick question. What are the two most popular spices in the world?
Neil, I hear you, man. Boy, I tell you, what a great time to grow up.
Salt and pepper, salt and curry, salt and pepper, garlic, salt, cinnamon, salt and pepper, salt and cumin. I still don't see it.
I would think
I sent
cinnamon.
you the answers. You got them, right?
Yeah, you would think cinnamon. It was highly traded back in the days, man. The East India.
Okay, y'all. Pepper is one of them. There it is. Gatita, pepper and mustard. And the trick to it is, if you said salt, technically salt is not a spice. It is a mineral.
That's true.
But that's the absolute truth. So that goes to Gatita.
Good job. Mustard's like, damn it. All right, last show for the 80s, guys. Here we go. Name that show. Still in the 80s. Last one. What show was this?
Yeah, that's another one we watched a lot when we were kids.
Yeah, me too, but I could not remember the name of it. For some reason, the name slipped me. Let's see who gets it first. Nope, not Family Ties.
No, it's not Family Ties. Growing Pains. There we go.
Showtime got it.
Showtime.
Good job, show.
Family Ties was Michael J. Fox, wasn't it?
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Logan's Run. Yeah, you missed that one. I remember Logan's Run.
All right, let's see. Okay, here's a cooking. What word describes the process of slow cooking meats to get the fat out of them? What is the name of the process of slow cooking meats to get the fat out? Braised. No, it's not chocolate. Not braising. Not. There it is. J.P. Schultz. Rendering. You render the fat out.
First he said rendering, but I would have gave that to him.
Who said that?
He said first he came out with rendering, and then he changed it. I mean, I would have gave him that. That was close enough.
Well, he got it anyway.
It's tough when you're trying to type in the answer really quick. You're probably going to mess up and
freaking A, right? Yeah,
snack a couple of keys.
I surrender. All right, let's see.
All right. We are. I've done 8.
I've got 3 left, so I've done 9.
Okay, this will be all right. We're moving on to the 90s, guys. These are the last 4 that I have.
I'm looking OC. Hold on.
Render.
You're right on my screen. You're right under JP with render.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the same.
Yep.
JP, and then right after that. It was close. It was close. All right, here we go, guys. Show number 1 from the 90s. Right. We are
1990s.
What a weird decade that was. There you go.
You got to have his other character up there too, though. Oh, that was hilarious. Mustard got it. All right.
Yep. I got Mustard first. It is Martin.
Martin.
It was wasn't that a Fox show? I think it was Fox.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yep.
All right, here's another one that I didn't know until tonight.
One Life to Live.
What popular seafood can change its gender? What popular seafood can change its gender?
Rosie O'Donnell.
I was waiting for that to come out tonight.
Sanford and Sons. No,
Being Becky. Yes, it was the oyster. Being Becky.
I mean, does it really matter that they can do that? Because when you pop the damn thing, what I want to know is who the first human was that cracked open a damn oyster.
I said, "Oh, that looks tasty.
I think I'm gonna eat that." Wow. And make no mistake,
somebody was probably dying of hunger.
Dude, I love them. I love them shucked raw, a little bit of lemon, right on the half shell. I love them, but they are. I
can't bring myself to even try it.
They are not the most appealing looking seafood you'll ever eat. That's for sure.
The texture of it would probably make me vomit. Which one makes pearls?
Oh, that was the. Oh God.
The pearls just comes from them getting something, generally sand.
Oysters. Oysters make pearls.
Yeah, it's oysters, and they grow the pearl around it to protect themselves from the sand. The sand is an irritant.
Mustard said they all look female. That's terrible. That is terrible. I eat oysters, Big Test. I love them. I actually love them raw in the half shell. A little bit
looks like loogies. Yes, it does. It looks like a loogie.
They do. Terrible looking. Terrible looking.
All right, that's 10. Is that 10 for me? Yes, that's 10 for me.
Who ended up getting that one first?
Being Becky.
Being Becky got it first?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got a strong first and second. JP
actually right now we have first, second, and third, but we still have to do your number 10.
Yep. Well, I got 2 more after that. We'll just throw them out there because I went ahead and did them anyway. And these are kind of fun.
I always do 12 just so we can have tiebreakers.
Yep.
But all right, here we go. As long as run as many as you want.
I got 12 total. Here you go, folks. What show was this?
You're missing one of the main characters.
I know.
She's not there.
I mean, I didn't make the damn thing. What show is this?
Mustard, yes.
Yep, Mustard got
Yes.
Wonder Years.
The Wonder Years.
Mustard-
Wonder.
Mustard pushing for that first place tie. What is it?
Yeah, he's one away from tying for first.
6-5. 6-5.
All right, let's see. How about what is the only U.S. state where coffee beans are grown? What is the only state that coffee beans, the only U.S. states where coffee beans are grown?
Good question.
Wow, Steve Barnes, fast
got
with
that one
Hawaii. That is correct.
Yep, that's because of that damn volcanic soil they got out there, man.
Correct. And that ties him for third place.
Yep, they got some really rich soil out there.
Extremely fertile, like you said, because of the volcano.
Mm-hmm. So Steve got that one, right?
Yes.
All right, got an easy one here. It's gonna be how fast can you type? That's how easy this next one is.
There you go.
How fast can you type? And there it is. One of my all-time favorite comedy show.
Is this your last one?
No, I got one left.
Okay.
My
Tim was the life of the party. There it is. Fatty got it. Yes.
Good job, Fatty.
And that makes a three-way tie for third. Home Improvement. All right, you've got one left and I've got one left. So you want to do another visual and make it the tiebreaker to three-way for third?
Yeah, do yours, and then I'll make the tiebreaker for third, unless somebody gets it.
Okay.
We'll
all
see
right, my last question.
Goes.
All right, let me move this back here. Let's see. All right, this can be one or two answers depending on how it's looked at, so I'll accept either one. But the top 3 United States food consumption days. So out of the year in the United States, the top 3 days for food consumption are what 3 days? You got to get all 3. You got July. You got to get one of the 2. There's 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and what is the other one?
What's that last one?
4th of July, Thanksgiving, and what is the other one? And it can be one of 2 things depending on where you look it up at. A lot of folks are saying Christmas, and that is one of them. And so the first person to get Thanksgiving, Christmas, and 4th of July is FG. So that just keeps him stronger into first place. So we still have a tie for third. The other answer was actually Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah. A lot of chickens meet their doom on Super Bowl Sunday.
So we got FG in first.
Yep, that's established.
Mustard in second.
Yep.
And we have a 3-way tie. Fatty, Steve Barnes, and JP are all tied for third. So this last one is for y'all.
The only Fatty, Steve, and JP answer this next one. This is it. This decides third place. And here you go. Might be a little tough for you, though. Not going to lie.
He lived in the van. He lived in the van in the backyard, man.
Yeah, you know the show, but do you know the name? That's the tough
I don't remember the name to save my life, but I know the show.
Because I don't know if I could remember the name of the show.
If I see somebody gets it right, I'll probably know it from seeing it.
Yeah, this one's a tough one. I mean, it was a popular show, but the title just didn't stick with you.
All right. Dude.
Oh.
He's always sitting outside with his guitar.
Uh-huh. That's a tough one, guys.
Can't remember. Yep. That is a rough one. Do we have an answer?
That's a tough one. I know FG's chomping at the bit right now. He's like, I know it.
We might have to come up with another question.
No, I'm going to give hints.
Okay, need hints because all 3 don't know.
All right, the first part of the Fatty.
Oh, Fatty says step by step. There it is. All right, job, Fatty. Right at the last second.
I was just getting ready to give out hints too. So he's in third. Good job.
All
right.
We
got FG in first, Mustard second place, Fatty third. Let me put my email in here.
Y'all make sure you send an email to Silver and Gold Stack Attack. He's going to pop his email in, and so he can get your shipping information and get you confirmed and your prizes sent out.
All right, there it is, guys. Make sure you get that to me. Send me your mailing address. All right, Wes. Thanks for being here, brother. Hey, Joseph. We're just wrapping
Hi,
up.
Joseph. How you doing, buddy?
Who else is leading? Liberty. We get done. Okay. All right. So, good job, everybody. So that was a good show. You guys did great in the trivia. We're at an hour and 30 minutes officially. We could not have timed that any better. Look at that.
It went perfect. Yeah.
That was perfect.
Wait, I get a prize? Yes, Mustard. We do give out little prizes for the first, second, and third place. So make sure you send an email to Silver and Gold Stack Attack. His email is right down there. Silver and Gold Stack Attack at yahoo.com. And he'll confirm who you are and get your shipping info.
Yep. So there you go, guys. Next week for entertainment, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to do?
Let's start off with the visual side. So y'all throw out some ideas for your visual questions for next week. And then we'll take like the top 3 and let y'all choose from those.
We could do bands. We could do rock band pictures. I mean, it's endless what we can do.
We've done the audio in the past, but the visuals seem to work better.
The audio doesn't come out. It doesn't come out right.
Yep. Okay, Star Wars is an option.
Got to be a little more than that, though.
Classic cars.
Like Star Wars, if you want to do sci-fi, we could do that. Because Star Wars in and of itself is too. That's not enough.
Types of sharks.
There you go. You could do a whole damn thing on that.
You could. You know, they just found a new shark, a little tiny one that glows.
Yeah. So far, I've got sci-fi. I'm going to count Joseph as sci-fi. B and Becky says types of I guess, Becky, you want that to be the pictures, or you want MSJ to do that?
Well, right now we're voting on the visual.
This is for the visual, right? Sci-fi. Liberty's okay with sci-fi. No baby shark. No, do not get that stupid.
You know what? The thing is, there's always little ones here at our house that are being babysit or whatever. So the baby shark is on the TV all the time. So I'd rather not deal with it.
I can't.
Chernobyl shark. State birds.
State birds.
Chernobyl shark. All right. So right now we got 4. We're just going to go with those 4 and let y'all vote from those.
Car parts.
Car parts. I don't know if that would work. Unless only mechanics would be able to answer those.
Mustard, you and I would probably know them, but a lot of folks wouldn't.
I would be pretty good at it. I mean, I did mechanics for a long time.
Yep, you'd be good.
But let's see. For me, yep, there you go. Becky says steering wheel, radio.
You win.
Back seat. Rear view mirror.
All right, so I'll decide from those 4.
All right, so we got sci-fi, classic cars, types of sharks, and state birds. So y'all go with those. Let's see which ones get the most.
What about our female viewers? You okay with classic cars? Is that?
I know a lot of women that are into classic cars. But what do y'all think? What does FG know?
State flag.
What doesn't FG know? That's a good question. Y'all come up with some stuff that FG's not going to know.
State flags. Yeah. Anything.
Now, FG, you won last week, and you actually won this week. So next week we gotta let somebody else get first place. He said, could Borden could broaden the state stuff like birds, flowers, etc. International flags. That's actually not a bad idea.
That's a tough one. International flags would be tough. I mean, other than the obvious ones that we all know, I mean, there's some. I could pick some really non-discrete countries and throw them in there.
All right, y'all. Sci-fi, classic cars, types of sharks, state birds, or if you want a really hard one, international flags.
So we'll pick from those.
And if y'all can't choose, we'll choose one of them. The state one could definitely be interesting. Oh, the state birds. It absolutely could. What do y'all think? Y'all like the state bird one?
The state bird one would be too easy because if I throw up a cardinal there, all you gotta do is Google cardinal and you're gonna get the answer within seconds.
There's only like 3 or 4 birds that folks are going to know off the top of their head, unless they're bird watchers. See state flags, cars. Let's see. I see birds.
Dumb state
cars.
laws. These are visuals, guys. These are visuals. The one like you just
dumb state laws could actually be the trivia.
That could be a trivia.
Let's see.
Dog breeds. That's another good one. State flags.
Right now, we got the most votes for state flags. I think there's 3. I'm going to be no good at state flags. I know like 5.
That's not an easy category, guys. It really isn't.
Well, I guess that's the one we got the most votes for. So,
all right, state flags. It is.
All right, y'all, study up your state flags.
They're gonna have charts. They're gonna have charts pulled up as they're playing. I'll just Google state flag chart.
All right. Now, how about trivia questions? So far, we've got dumb laws. What other things would y'all like for trivia questions so y'all know what to study up on? We'll be experts by next week. And you know what? That's actually another thing. You know, if y'all know the topics that are coming and y'all take the time to learn stuff in those topics, you're having fun doing them. But at the same time, we're all learning because we're learning coming up with the stuff and y'all are learning studying the topics. So, I mean, it's a win-win-win, right?
You guys never would have guessed we were trying to educate America, huh? Gotcha.
Can you ask things like what state flag has a beaver on it? Well, I mean, I guess you could. Let's see. Y'all hear about the treasure found off Florida coast recently. That's where they found most of them. I didn't know they did another one. I've never studied a day in my life. So we're just going to go with dumb laws. It's the only suggestion we got for the trivia.
Like, how would you do that, though? What state is it? Or
that's what it would have to be.
That
would be nearly impossible to do.
That's almost impossible, guys.
I don't think dumb laws would work as trivia.
No, because it's too hard. You got to guess it.
Unless you picked a specific state and did the laws for that state, but then you'd have to know the laws of every town. So yeah, I don't think that'll work either.
I don't think that's gonna work. Could go back to metals. I mean, could do metals. You could do
a numismatic trivia. That's actually not bad. I don't think we've ever done numismatic trivia.
We'll be experts by next week. Liberty.
Let's see. California has a ton. Yes, it does. There's another one for numismatic. Another one for numismatic. Okay, we'll do that. Trivia. We'll do numismatic. Now, this will be numismatic in terms of stacking numismatic. So it'll be, currency, coins, bullion, something like that. But we'll keep it within the stacking community. That way, everybody's got a good base knowledge.
Are we involving world silver or world numismatics?
I'm fine with that as long as everybody else is. Y'all okay with world numismatics as well?
Or just U.S.?
Because there's plenty of folks out there that only collect world stuff.
Yep. 8 reals. We love them.
I've only got one. I need some more. Y'all send me some 8 reals, please. I'll hang them on the wall. Okay, yeah, we'll go all around the world with it.
Here's one for you.
I will focus more in the U.S., but we'll have some around the world as well.
Here's one for you. Do you know what before we made our own coinage, what was the most popular coin that was probably jingling in our forefathers' pockets?
It was either Spanish or French. I don't remember which one.
You're on the right track.
I'm pretty sure it was Spanish, but Canadian Silver Seeker, what is going on, dude?
Hey, Canadian.
Coming in as we're going out, but thanks for coming in and saying hello.
Yeah, I believe it was the real that they were carrying.
Yeah. Yep.
Liberty got it. Yep. FG, you knew it.
Let's see.
All right. Well, I've got to get up early in the morning. I got
I
to
would
get.
love to own a pillar dollar. That'd be terrific.
Mhm. I got to get up bright and early at 04:30 or 04, somewhere in there. So I got to hit the road. I got to head out of town. So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
real.
going to be on the phone between Amazon and St. Jude tomorrow. I'm going to be on the phone most of the day.
Well, call me because I'm going to be on the road.
Okay. Well, if you don't hear from me by, mid-afternoon, you can give me a call.
All right.
Some in my eye.
Yeah, your eyeball.
Yeah, my eyeball.
Fatty's going to wake me up. Cool. Yeah,
Oh,
Becky,
yikes,
that
that's
is that
early.
is early. Here's the thing, though, Becky. I start at 4:30 and I get all my stuff done. I'm back in town, and by noon I am done. I'm chilled.
That's
I'm
because you
back.
got it made.
I love my job.
My first alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning. Of course, mine, I'm one of those folks that can't wake up, so I have an alarm every 10 minutes for an hour and a half. But I usually leave home at 8 in the morning, and I get home usually around 10 o'clock at night. That's my work day.
Good night, Steve. Yeah,
Steve,
Bella.
have a great one.
Bella says make sure to get a coffee to go. I'm gonna have to make my own because there's nothing open other than Sheets. I could probably go to Sheets and get a
Steve,
coffee.
if you're planning on going to Mr. Warren's, make sure you call. He told me today that they're going out of state for a few days. I don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend. So if you're going, make sure you give them a call first.
Canadian, you're like me. I've got an inner clock, man. If I know what time I got to get up, I'm up. I don't need it. I don't need it. Do not need an alarm clock. Never have.
Mine's not that strong, but if I don't set an alarm, I'm usually up 30 minutes or so within 30 minutes of my regular wake up time anyway.
Yep.
So,
well, all right, folks. Well, I got to head to bed. Had a great show with you guys. I really appreciate
yeah, it's a lot of fun
it.
tonight. Great conversation.
Yep. The show really flowed with you guys. It was awesome.
Y'all look out for that tomorrow.
Yep.
Right
I'm going to launch that tomorrow sometime.
Right
And
there.
for channel
How do I do
creators, channel owners, that's going to be the video. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate each every one of you as always. You're like a family.
Yeah.
It really is like family to us.
But don't call me on your birthdays.
Or if I win the lottery. If I win the lottery, don't forget. Hey, man,
mail everybody an ounce.
You said we were family. Come on now.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Where's my mill?
Y'all don't forget, if you won tonight, send him that email so we can get your goodies sent out to you. But again, like you said, thank you all for being here. It's always a lot of fun. Y'all study up for next week, numismatic trivia and state flags. We'll see y'all next week. God bless.
Take care, guys. Get stacked. Stay safe. Have a fantastic week. Much love to you guys. See ya.